What's up, everyone? Marc Lobliner, Chief Marketing Officer, tigerfitness.com, and IFBB Pro. So we are doing a product review, and here's why I do product reviews. This channel started with product reviews. I have formulated hundreds of products for my brands and other brands as a consultant, as a company owner. It's what I do. It's what I know. And I know ingredients, and I want to tell you about the products you like. I want to tell you exactly what's in it. I want you to be able, if your bro comes up and says, hey, why is this ingredient in this product? Hey, why do you take this? I want you to be able to explain every single ingredient in every single product. So I'm going to break down today Woke AF by Bucked Up. This is one of the best selling products on the market. In fact, at Vitamin Shop and GNC, it is a top. If it's not the top seller, it's in the top 3. It is a ridiculously great selling product. The guys at Bucked Up are great dudes, but I'm going to break down this formula. I'm going to break down the ingredients, and you can decide if it's right for you. I will start out by saying that the feedback on this and the repeat buys seem to be very high. So regardless of what my opinion is on the product, sometimes formulas work together very, very well. So while these ingredients, there might be some I love, might be some I don't like, might be some I like. It's just a matter of if they work well together, and that just shows that they can formulate and what I think they put it in there for. Without further ado, I'm going to go over Woke AF. Available at Tiger Fitness. If you do want to try Woke AF, again, support us at tigerfitness.com. Please, please, please support us. We do our best to provide you the best service, supplements. And if you're in the Cincinnati, Ohio area, we have a free gym in Lobliner, Ohio, the Tiger Fitness Gym, open from 8 to 6 every single day. Free for you to use. Anyway, let's go. Let's start with the ingredients, okay? Number one, they got some vitamin B12 and some sodium. Sodium, again, it is an electrolyte. Your body needs it. Not a lot. 39 milligrams. What does that mean? It's probably native to one of the ingredients in the product. They probably didn't just go, let's go 39 milligrams of sodium. Sodium, normally you're gonna see 100 milligrams, maybe a little more. It's in here. No, they did add it. Himalayan rock salt. So they did add 100 milligrams of Himalayan rock salt, trace minerals. Yeah, good with that. Good with that. They did add the Himalayan rock salt. It's right there on the ingredients. Okay, vitamin B12. B vitamins are essential for energy production, all that good stuff. Not going to argue with that. Good dose, 100 micrograms, good to go. Let's get into the fun stuff. Out of the sodium, into the good stuff, right? I do like the use of Himalayan rock salt, though. I never use straight up sodium. I usually use sea salt or Himalayan rock salt. I just think it's superior because it's a natural form. Again, you get 39 milligrams of sodium out of 100 milligrams of the Himalayan salt, meaning that there's other trace minerals that your body needs. Citrulline, malate, 2-to-1. Citrulline is a vasodilator. It helps to deliver nutrients to your cells by increasing blood flow. Vasodilation is the basically dilation of your blood vessels. Increases blood flow, pump, converts to arginine, all that good stuff, right? So they use a citrulline malate 2-to-1, which means it's 2 citrulline to 1 malate. I have had no luck finding blended or bonded citrulline malate. So I don't know if this is a bonded or a blended citrulline malate. Okay, now blended citrulline malate means that you just take citrulline, which is great on its own. You take malic acid, which is a Krebs cycle intermediate, used a lot in flavor systems, and you blend them. You just mix them in a mixer, right? Whereas bonded means they chemically go in and they put them together. They literally marry the two. I don't know which one this is. Either way, even at a 2-to-1, you're getting a decent dose of citrulline. Anything over 3 grams is enough. They got 6. So even if it is the citrulline malate blended, this is a good dose. So I'm a guy who just likes to use straight up citrulline because a lot of times, like, look at this. In their other ingredients, they have citric acid. So there's already going to be a Krebs cycle intermediate within the other ingredients. The flavor system contains the citric acid. So if it's bonded, even better. If it's not bonded, okay, you're still getting a good dose of citrulline. Good dose, 6 grams, 2-to-1 citrulline malate, good to go. Beta-alanine. You guys know I really love beta-alanine. Beta-alanine helps with your body to buffer lactic acid, increasing power output, increasing endurance. It does so many good things. Beta-alanine, the dose they have here is 3.2 grams or 3,200 milligrams. So basically what I would do is I think that's a good maintenance dose, but I would take that alongside one more dose of 2 grams of beta-alanine throughout the day. I have MTS Nutrition beta-alanine, and it's very inexpensive to add to it. Basically, 4 to 6 grams is the dosing I want to see per day with beta-alanine. The reason you have to keep it to around 3 grams is because when you go over that, it increases your chance of getting paresthesis. Paresthesis is that tingling. Some people like it. Some people feel energy from it. The problem is it does go away after 2 weeks if you like it. Like usually 2 to 3 weeks, your body gets used to beta-alanine, doesn't have the tingles or the paresthesis. This is a good dose. Caffeine at 333 milligrams, on the higher side of caffeine dosing. And that's the thing. This is as they say, a high stimulant pre-workout. And let me read real quick what it says. It's not for beginners, rookies, or people who curl in the squat rack. Stim heavy dose has been formulated for those with only the strongest of tolerances. So they're literally going after that. So yeah, that's why you have 300 milligrams over the normal, which is only around 250. I'd say 250 is the normal. So let's go to alpha size, alpha GPC. Love it. Love it. It's an advanced choline compound that enhances brain metabolism, increases the release of acetylcholine, body and brain's primary neurotransmitter chemical, and it's a mind-muscle ingredient. I love alpha GPC. I absolutely love it. And they're using the good stuff, the alpha size, alpha GPC, 200 milligrams, good dose, good to go. 100 milligrams of taurine, it's a pretty low dose, but taurine helps with cell volumization, might give you a little bit of energy effects, maybe, maybe not, maybe some mental cognition. I see it more as a cell volumizer. 100 milligrams, in my opinion, is a little low, but since taurine is like, whatever, okay, fine, it's in there. But I wouldn't this isn't a taurine product. They put some in there, but it's a pretty low dose. But they didn't do it. Taurine's dirt cheap, so they didn't do it because they're being cheap. They probably just figured that for what they want out of taurine, 100 milligrams enough. Dendrobium. So Dendrobium came out as a replacement for something like DMAA, right? But it hasn't really panned out. It's a 4-to-1 extract. How do I explain this? So when Craze, which was a pre-workout that came out, they said Dendrobium is the reason why it works so well. When it was found that Craze actually was tested positive, we actually did the lab tests, and we're the ones who outed Craze because it was definitely meth. So bottom line is, Craze claimed that Dendrobium was the reason that it was so intense, but it was actually meth. They adulterated their product. So whether Dendrobium does anything, the data does not show that it does. However, based on the feedback that I've seen on this product, unless so many people are getting placebo, which I doubt, the extract they're using is effective because the rest of the ingredients don't explain the results. I mean, 333 milligrams of caffeine isn't that crazy. So yeah, Dendrobium, 100 milligrams. Dosing's weird on that because there's no real data, right? Synephrine HCl, I have some notes on that. So Synephrine was basically touted as the next ephedra, right? It was touted as the next ephedra, and it never really panned out as the next ephedra. As they write, in its hydrochloride form, has been shown to be more bioavailable in the body. A potent stimulant, this compound has been a staple for stim junkies. Stacked with Dendrobium, this formula has not just 1, but 2 ingredients to mimic the effects of the banned ephedrine plant. Synephrine, again, there's data behind it. It's pretty good. I don't use it because there is it's legal. The citrus aurantium is legal. However, it's just so, it's kind of maligned where I just don't take risks. But I like Synephrine. 40 milligrams is a fine dose. So again, it's not something I currently use that much in my formulations, but they're doing something right with this formula. People are saying it makes them amped up. So maybe the Dendrobium and the Synephrine work together. On paper, again, there's not much data to back up that it's going to stim you out of your mind. But again, the combination of the caffeine, the alpha GPC, perhaps the Dendrobium, the Synephrine, there you go. Deer Antler Velvet Extract, 50 milligrams. Story about Deer Antler. When I was at Weeder Publications, I sold an ad in 2002 for Deer Antler Velvet. Across from it, the late Jim Wright wrote an article about how Deer Antler Velvet does not work and it's a scam. Suffice to say, I did not get paid for that ad sale. Do I think Deer Antler Velvet works? Define work. It's hard to standardize it. Let me see if they have a standardized listing on it. It doesn't have it's an extract, right? So we don't know. The claim is that it helps increase IGF, all that good stuff. So according to this man, Alan Rogel, an endocrinologist at the University of Virginia, there's little evidence that Deer Antler offers performance-enhancing benefits at any time. And another one from WebMD, again, there's not much data on this. People use Deer Antler Velvet for athletic performance, high blood pressure, increasing sexual desire, asthma, and many other conditions, but there is no good scientific evidence to support these uses. Again, I wouldn't buy this product for the Deer Antler Velvet, but it's not a negative. It's just I don't think Deer Antler does anything. That's my opinion. But again, the rest of the formula, yeah, it's okay. It's a good formula. Actogen. So Actogen is actually pretty cool. It's demonstrated to support faster recovery by reducing inflammation generated during exercise, increase energy levels by increasing citrate synthase level in blood serum. Muscles contracting during exercise requires glycogen as full. Actogen is demonstrated to increase the glycogen synthesis in muscle and demonstrated to have muscle membrane peroxidation stability technology. Post-exercise glycogen increased to 370%. Basically, Actogen is dope. It puts it basically puts a recovery and an energy component in the formula. I like the addition of that. And Astrogen is basically a compound that I personally use in my product, Overtraining Solution, that increases absorption. It's a very good product. 25 milligrams of those is fine. That's the entire formula. So you got the vitamin B12, citrulline malate 2-to-1, beta-alanine, caffeine anhydrous, alpha size alpha GPC, taurine, Himalayan rock salt, which comes out to 39 total milligrams of sodium, and the other elements in there, Dendrobium 4-to-1, Deer Antler Velvet, Synephrine HCl, Astrogen, and Actogen. So here's the deal. Looking at these ingredients, you know, what they did put in there, they dosed pretty well. Alpha GPC can go as low as 100, as high as 300. Taurine, you know, again, that's not the focus of the formula. Deer Antler Velvet Extract, I could do with it. I could do without it. Whatever. Astrogen, Actogen, good. Basically, this is an overall good formula. The only thing I'd add to it is creatine. Not that you need to take creatine pre-workout, but take creatine any other time throughout the day. Of course, we have the 015 Nutrition Creatine at Tiger Fitness. It comes in both 80 and 160 gram servings. Also, to complete this formula, at another time throughout the day, add another 2 grams of beta-alanine. Of course, I offer that. I'll link the creatine and beta-alanine down below. Overall, again, man, you know, my word is going off of what I read here, right? It's a solid formula. It's a good formula. Is it the best formula I've ever seen? No, but that's all subjective. The bottom line is it works for a lot of people. I've been into so many supplement stores, hundreds of them. I was in over 500 in 2020 during the P word, during the C word and the P word, when everything was shut down, and they were selling the hell out of this. And customers were like, dude, I'm taking the woke AF and it's great. Bottom line is try it, see if you like it. And if you do try it, buy it from Tiger Fitness, tigerfitness.com. Please buy all your supplements there. We appreciate it. We also have hats, we have gear, we have all that stuff. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to this channel, and click on the notification bell. Of course, tell all your friends. I'm Marc Lobliner. Thanks so much for watching. That's not a game.
Does poor sleep keep you fat? Yes, it does. Not getting enough quality sleep will affect your health, mental, and physical performance. You're more likely to gain weight because your cravings go up, your stress tends to be higher, and your metabolism goes out of whack. Ritual PM not only helps you fall asleep, but also helps you burn more fat while you sleep deeper. Fall asleep, stay asleep, guaranteed. Ritual PM.